Hello everybody, I'm Elwirfy and today we are back apparently. I didn't think he'd keep uploading videos because, it felt like the comments were really giving off a really solid implication of that his next video should be apologizing. But, of course, if you take a look, it's not. It's just him going over Sonic Superstars where he just plays the game and reviews it. Not really anything all that special. I wanted to point out that at the end of his screen, he has this part where he rates the games, and I think it's really ironic that since he's the completionist, completed is his best, rating, right? And he's saying donate it is the worst rating. So it's kind of ironic that he still wants people to donate to him, saying that it's probably the worst thing you could do. Just thought I'd point that out before we delve into this. I think it's really funny and ironic that his own rating system is kind of telling the audience that donating is bad. So it's almost like the editors were kind of warning, like, don't do it, don't donate to this guy. There was, there were clear indicators, guys. We had no idea. I feel like this might have been an older video because he doesn't look like he's very stressed about the whole situation in this video. This probably was pre-recorded. Either that or he's good at acting, because, man, he looks like he's having a great time, like he doesn't feel bad at all. Still no apology, I want to point out. We haven't gotten anything, sincere, because, keep in mind, guys, his apology video that he did made, he was not apologetic and not sincere. That's why everyone was hating on him in the first place, because apology videos are hard to do on YouTube, apparently. I don't know why. I have a video talking about how to do a good apology on YouTube. It's not that hard. Anyway, besides the point, let's go take a look at some of these comments. Because, guys, you guys have been crazy. Again, I love reading comments. When you guys comment on my videos, I read all of them. I really do. And I try my best to reply to everything that I think I can make a reply for. So keep commenting. It really means a lot. I love it. There's some great ones. Everybody's leaving YouTube, and Gerard has become the new Billy Mitchell. These are dark times indeed. That is awesome. That's really funny. I don't know. I just like that. I think it's really cool. And some of them are about Sonic. Some of them are talking about Sonic, and it's like imagine if Sonic just collected all the Chaos Emeralds and then collected them for himself. Wouldn't that be crazy? God, because it's implying that he collected all the donation money and that he didn't use it until he was forced out of him. Man, that's awesome. And then this guy Pasto Cage here, he's actually giving a good point. It's clear that most of his recent uploads are almost finished episodes he already had saved. He just slapped quick ending in it. I suppose the editing. Most of his editing team left him. Possibly, that's a good point I hadn't thought of. I suppose, eventually we'll get to a point where he won't have high-quality videos. And then at that point, I'd be curious to see what kind of content he's actually going to be making. Because there's something to be said about, hey, look, if you got completed videos, and look, strategically as a YouTuber, right, so this is me jumping out of me for a sec, just strategically as a YouTuber, if you have pre-recorded videos and something like this happens, you should take advantage of it. Get the money off of them before, the view count money off of them before everything collapses. I understand why he's doing this, but I think it's important to note he could salvage his stuff if he had just been sincere in his apology. I mean, there were so many ways to avoid this, but he went with the route of business as usual without understanding that once you make an apology video, then people will hold your feet to the fire. You got to be prepared for that. Because his other option was to never had made an apology video, and then, and then he could just move on like nothing happened. And I think that would have been smarter in this case because his apology video sucked. Because all YouTube apology videos suck. Anyway, yep, and then he kicked episodes out as soon as possible, maybe to push away the drama, to escape his fate. It really is his fate now that he's not going to be successful. He is talking about how he played the review copy without day one patch. This game is months old already, so yeah. So there you go, guys. Pre-recorded videos coming out now. He is at the bottom of the barrel. He's not doing anything new, so that's kind of crazy. He's like, I'm going to judge Sonic Superstars for what it is. The sweet irony. Yes, I agree, Game System Hunter. The sweet irony indeed. Oh my God. How can you be so, unaware of your own like words that you spit out of your mouth. You got to really be careful and think about it, because you'll say dumb shit like this that people are going to come after you for. You really have to be careful. So I think that this video is probably best used as a good learning opportunity for us small content creators to understand that when you make mistakes and you fuck up, you need to just own up to it and just be cool with it. Because when you do stuff like this and then you just try and ignore the situation, then it gets things a lot worse and people be hating on it. Why on earth would the guy who is guilty threaten to sue people who finally got him to do the right thing? This continues to boggle my mind. If you want any hope of actually having a YouTube career, you need some humanity and honesty ASAP. That threat to sue is going to linger until you address it. Very true. Again, I haven't heard anything from Mudahar or Carl Jacobs. Damn it, I always forget what the other guy's name is. I'm sorry. But I haven't heard anything from them about the legal action, so I feel like maybe that's off the table, you know? So, and probably like, hey, I won't sue you if you don't hit me for defamation, kind of a backroom deal. That's kind of my main guess on the situation, but it is important to note that when it comes to legal stuff, you need to be extremely careful what you do, and clearly his legal team must have approved him to release old videos, but once he runs out of those old videos, I'm really curious what he's going to do. I think that there is definitely stuff to look out for. That's why I'm still like eagle eyes on this story. I wanted to make sure everything knows what's going on. I mean, people are still commenting. This was an hour ago. You know, this game is definitely in my top 600,000 games of all time. You know, I just kind of taken a dig at how he's just picking random games that aren't really that important. Guys, relax. He was just lagging so hard. It took 10 years to register. Oh my goodness. That is a very good point. He just literally froze up. And if he didn't puff his chest and didn't threaten to sue everybody, the people that caught him not donating, he probably would have gone away with it. Yeah, he probably could have. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be humble in these situations. You got to be careful and tactical and not threaten people in your apology. It's very important to do. You know, it's really good. And it says, looks like his new audience idea is working, judging by the other comments. Yeah, it is working, you know? He wanted a new audience, a new fresh take, and the new take is that he's trash. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, this isn't me. Like, I don't have anything personal against him. Like, if he wants to fix this, he should just address the situation, apologize for threatening legal action, admit that he was wrong, and just take responsibility. And I think this would honestly fix it. Like, I'm not here trying to, like, I don't enjoy the fact that he's, you know, ignoring the situation. He could very easily, in my opinion, just fix this, but he's not choosing to do that. Instead, he's trying to make everyone forget about what's going on, and that's why I personally feel responsible to make sure that that doesn't happen, because again, it's very personal to me, especially in terms of like medical stuff, you know, and donations. Like, again, as of recording this video, I don't have access to do it yet, but eventually I'd like to do a fundraiser for people with lung disease, because I have one lung. That'd be really important to me to do that, you know, and I could just do one where like the money goes straight to the charity, so I don't have to touch it, because clearly that'd be awful. I mean, but yeah, you know, this guy got away with it, and he got away with holding on to this money and lying to everyone for 10 years. So I really do feel like it's my responsibility, at least as someone who is, you know, who has one lung, you know, someone who's knows what it's like to have a medical struggle in their life. I think it's important to make sure that this stuff gets called out, because I don't want people, you know, taking advantage of people like me who have a disability of some sort and who are struggling with it. You know, that's why I take a lot of breaths when I'm talking, and I know that's why sometimes when I do make videos, you could see me kind of, like, if I'm not speaking for a little while, you know, my breaths are kind of heavy. It's just because I have one lung, and sometimes it's hard to do long hours of stuff, you know, because remember, I have to record in batches, so you might see an episode that's for 30 minutes, but I've actually been recording for 3 hours, recording lots of different things, so it can get hard for me. Anyway, this is the kind of game I expected Sonic 4 to be when it was announced. Okay, not. I'm going to judge Superstars on for what it is. I think we should judge you for what you are. That's another great reply to that line. That's awesome. The audacity, very good. There's even a reply. He's got 20 months to feed. Hey, he's got 20 months to... Oh, /S. Okay. Sarcasm. So this is just his stock Palf episodes. He was going to release quite some way to go out on the platform. That's a good point. This is certainly one way to do that. This comment really stood out to me, though. This is probably going to be blacklisted, but just know that all of this isn't going away. I don't know if he's talking about the comments. I know that the Completionist has been deleting comments recently, which sucks, but clearly he can't delete them all because this is 2 days old and people are still commenting, so clearly they're not really deleting stuff. Welcome to another episode of Being a Piece of Shit. Yo, that's really good. It's simple, but it's good. Anyway, guys, I hear the alarm going off for my wife to wake up because I'm recording this before work. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. This is just a quick thing. I guess, ironically, I'll still mention I do have a Patreon. You can support me if you want, because, again, I heard people would rather give money on Patreon to help out small content creators rather than the YouTube memberships, but YouTube memberships are still there. Whatever you want to do, that's fine with me. But either way, I really appreciate your support. And the best thing, you guys, we're so close to getting monetized. We're about like 300 hours away, so every bit of watch time helps. It really does. I've been like staring at my phone, looking at it like, oh my god, we're so close. So I want to say again, thank you to everyone who's been supportive of me, and I appreciate all the comments that you guys leave, and just thank you, for allowing me to be here and to share my thoughts. And again, I'm playing a lot of cool games, playing a lot of StarCraft right now, so definitely go check it out. That's what I'm working on. As always, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone.